Hello, good morning. I'm going to show you guys how I do my IM pokes painlessly. On my glutathione video, I got a lot of questions, a lot of inboxes about how to do the IM. A lot of my friends are scared to do the IM. They're afraid of the pain. So I'm going to show you the painless way that I do my IM. I just got home from the gym and I'm about to do my IM. So I thought this was the perfect time to explain. Okay. Today I will be using my cosmetic markup to kind of just mark my pants so you can see how to locate your ventrogluteal muscles. That is the muscle we're going to use to do the IM. The ventrogluteal muscle has the least amount of nerve endings in that area, which in return will give you no pain or less pain at all. We want to avoid the top of the glutes because at the top of the glutes, there are a lot of sciatic nerve endings that spread downward. And you have a very high risk of hitting one of those nerves, which will make your injection either very painful or cause nerve damage if you catch the wrong spot. So this is the pain-free, safest way to do it in your ventrogluteal. So let's go. Now, in order to locate the ventrogluteal, it is much easier if you have another person to help you because you have to use the opposite hand on the opposite leg to locate it. There are a lot of tutorials online that shows you how to locate the ventrogluteal muscle if you have a person helping you. However, it's very hard to find information on how to locate it when you're trying to find it yourself. So this is how I do to locate my ventrogluteal. And again, this is for research purposes only. For this demonstration, I'm going to use my left leg. So first you want to find the very peak of your hip bone. Okay, found my hip bone here. I'm going to mark it. It was kind of hard to show you guys with the surgical marker, so I'm just going to use a lip liner because it's a bolder color, okay? So again, we're going to find our hip, the peak of our hip bone, the very top of our hip bone, okay? Hip bone is right here for me, okay? That is the peak of my hip bone. Now that you find your hip bone, you are going to go up your femur, and you should find the bone that pokes out. It protrudes out the most forward. It should feel rounded like a golf ball. Okay, so that's right here. I'm gonna mark that. All right, next we are going to kind of throw our hip out and find where that hip bone, that flexor is. You can find it because if you rotate back and forth, you'll feel it going in and out. Okay, so that bone for me is right here. All right, so now that we have our 3 points, we're going to find that middle point in our hip where all 3 meet. I'm just going to draw a line here, here, here. All 3, make it darker so you guys can see. This is the middle point where all 3 meet, okay? This is my middle point where all 3 meet. Right here is where my ventrogluteal muscle will be. Now, you can double check that you've hit the right spot by walking back and forth. If you walk back and forth, you will feel this muscle contract. It's a very small area, but you'll feel it contract. That muscle that pokes out, that is your ventrogluteal muscle. When it's time to poke, you can either do it standing up or sitting down. If you're going to do it standing up, you want to put pressure, all of your body weight on the opposite leg, and kind of just rest on your toes. No pressure at all. You're just putting your toe down for balance, and the pressure should be on the opposite leg, and then you can poke at 90. However, it is preferred if you do sitting down. Now I'm going to sit down, and I'm going to kick this leg out, the leg that I'm about to administer in. The one that I am not, the opposite, my foot will be flat on the ground, okay? Now, you can take your poke and you're gonna hold this spot and then poke. Easy peasy. I promise you guys, you will feel nothing at all. Now, if it makes you more comfortable, this is something that I did when I first started doing my IM. I would take about a silver dollar size of lidocaine and I will rub that area and I will wait about 30 minutes, wipe it off, and then wipe it off again with an alcohol pad and then administer. The only thing that does it just numbs the initial penetration of the noodle, But I'm telling you, in your ventral gluteal muscle, you will not feel a thing, okay? There are little to no nerve endings in that muscle group. Anyway, hope this was helpful. I love you. Bye.